So, on Saturday, we decided to do a little bit of Kimura Trap. So, we'll have another look at that here. Let's get the Kimura, please. So, we'll start here today, just in the class. So, big thing we covered were the control points from this position. We can have a look at a few entries here if people want to know this position. But really what I'm trying to do is just punch his hand towards his belly button here. So if Charlie can do a good job, or if I'm pulling this in and he can sort of bridge and pull his elbow free, then he's gone from this position. So if I can maintain pushing here, so if he goes to turn into me, I can maintain good controls here. A lot of times I will be tracking him with my hips and where my knee position is. Same as if he goes to sort of turn away from me, I can sort of track him and maintain good controls from this point. So a lot of things that we're going to be working towards here is either one, switching to come back on top and go for Kimura here, or two, if he starts turning for his escape and starts creating back exposure for me to come in, whether I'm starting to get the back fully, or even if I just start going over the shoulder and start looking towards, we can form the triangles from this position. So what we want to start off with is just our control point. So from here, I'm covering his shoulders. If he starts moving his feet around or turning around, I just want to make sure I'm tracking him. I don't want him to start really turning far away from me, and now I haven't tracked him, my hips haven't come up, and now he's got a good chance of escaping from here. So if he starts walking his hips, I'm just making sure I'm tracking him. If he sort of starts reaching, then that's the time that I can start getting my hips underneath his hips. Same as if he starts walking away from here, I don't want to track him so far that I start losing the control. I want to make sure I'm staying with him to some degree from here. So what we'll do is we'll just start here in this position. I'll have the control. He can start looking to turn into me, and I want to make sure I just keep that from here. If I'm not doing a good job of punching this hand towards his belly button here, and Charlie feels the opportunity to slip the elbow behind, he should do so and just make me correct myself. So again, he turns in, I just make sure I can just keep him here in this position. If he turns away, again, I'm just bringing him back in and make sure I can keep his control points from here. So we'll go on to this to where, again, we're working to where we start coming up, or if he starts really reaching to start the escape, where I start coming underneath, I start working into the back controls from here. But let's just start off with the control. So grab a partner. If he sort of bridges up, then that's that opportunity for me to start getting underneath him, or potentially getting from here, dragging him, and now going into full back control, whether I can type ball ride, or whether I get all the way through from this position. Well, we'll just go through there. If he does somewhat bridge, but he does like quite an aggressive turning escape, then I want to draw my knees in from here. So it's hard potentially for me to get this hook, but what I can do is start bringing this leg over the shoulder from here, and then just drawing the heel in as tightly as I can, and now retracting from here. So if he goes to turn in, I just want to make sure that I can keep him from stopping from like fully turtling by controlling his top shoulder, and then starting to draw him out. The potential is that he can free his leg, and now I'll just start bringing it over, because once I'm here, now I can just start transitioning into the full arm bars from here, or if I'm here, he comes up, I can start locking ankle triangles from this position as well. And so we have quite a good attacks from there. So if I'm sort of pushing to come up, and now he's bridging towards me to stop me from coming up, that's a good opportunity just to start working to the back. If he's coming up so far, now it's hard for me to start chasing. I can go over, but I might slip off from here. So a good opportunity is just to come in and throw that over here. Because I'm so almost perpendicular to him, it's quite easy to get my foot over from this position and now control him. So I can't be loose from here, because if he continues to go into turtle from this position, he'll lose a lot of things. Potentially, I could start going to like a joy bar from here, but in No-Gi, this can be risky in terms of me just slipping off and losing everything. So we're not covering too much here. Biggest one will be your control points, and then either one, switching, coming up, driving, and then going back into all our Kimuras here, truck platters from here, potentially shifting into arm bars from this position as well. But what we're going to do, we'll start off going live now from this position, and we'll just go to escape or finish. So you should have a good expectation now of people that are trying to turn in, trying to turn away, trying to get their elbow, so now have all the different control points that we need to keep them there, and then what opportunities we have to get to the back, get to Kimura, get to our finishes. All right guys, mouth guard in, sip of water, and we'll start there today.
Stoked.